It's your boy Spankdog, aka Puffinstein, at YouTube. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You already know. Um, Tick the notification bell so you know when I go live and I post videos. And I'm also on Twitch as Puffinstein514 and on Facebook as Robert Lopez. Let's get into it. All right, first of all, I hope everybody's doing all right. God bless you and yours. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. I usually I say I should have had it set up, but it don't matter because I'm gonna take it slow when I share this video right now. Right now, it seems like nobody is safe. Nobody wants to be safe. There's money in this. Talking about what's going on with the messed up stuff that's going on with the music industry and Hollywood and even TV shows and sitcoms. So I'm about to bring up something I was watching earlier, and when I didn't even know who Ray J was at first. First time I knew about Ray J was that Brandy had a brother and that he was singing to. I didn't really even know he was on the TV show till later. And I knew him from somewhere else before. Oh, the Kim Kardashian thing. And then he had the Ray J of Love, and then he had the I Hit It First. And then by this time, not only do I know who Ray J is, I've become accustomed to seeing him on my TV, even with the earbuds, the Raycon earbuds. He did well for himself. And there was I've always liked Ray J. There was one thing that happened where I was like, it wasn't cool for him in my opinion. And when he started he started getting on some macho stuff, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, Ray J's been 100. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the one when he started getting, people get fascinated by street stuff, and I feel like it happened to him. It's happened to me. It's happened to the whole world, and I'm talking about people from the pits, all the ones that are fascinated by the streets, like people that come from good neighborhoods. They're fascinated by the streets, but they don't come from there. The reason I'm fascinated by the streets is because I was born there and I lived there for the first 8 years of my life. And my father was like, he was like a 50-year-old man who was getting a Caesar, rocking an Avarex, coaching Golden Gloves fighters, number runner. And he was still wild like that. And I told you, my pops, they did him filthy, you know what I'm saying? He got hit up like 18 times, but not with a blicky. They hit him up with the poker, you know what I'm saying? And it was like 18 times and he barely survived. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know Ray J's history, and it don't matter if he comes from a good neighborhood or a bad neighborhood. When I seen him looking like he was getting into some, I ain't the one type stuff, like letting people know he ain't soft. I respect it also, but I also felt like it wasn't that deep for the times he did it. But then there's also times where when you getting money like that and you moving in those circles, you gotta be a little wild because you gotta be ready to check people because people will come out of nowhere and try to test you because you hold they know you holding bread like that, and you know what I mean, niggas, they'll do you filthy. So but anyway, let me get to the video. We're gonna watch the Ray J one first. All right. So let me just pause it for you guys. So this way y'all can watch it from the beginning. And let me hit the present button and share. All right, people. I set it up so you don't gotta add it to the stage no more. It does it automatically. All right, people, let's get into it.
It's just tried to shoot me and tried to kill me, and you want me to apologize? Fuck you.
So it looks like Diddy being in jail is not stopping him from calling the shots outside because he just sent his.
They said that they found, I'm gonna show you that one too. They said that they found in his cell a secret corridor that opened up to a room where he kept hidden videos and stuff. Like, I don't know how true this is. Remember, when it comes to stuff like this, it's always alleged. It's always the disclaimer thing, entertainment purposes only, and definitely double check anything you hear here when it comes to like this stuff.
Goons to unalive Ray J in his house after Ray J was caught snitching on him to the feds. Just a few days ago, Diddy's three sons, Christian, Justin, and Quincy, pulled up on Ray J in a parking lot.
But I heard that the first of all, only one of them is his biological. He got Christian Combs, I believe, is his biological, and then Quentin is not his biological. I forget the light skinned kid with the little padded like curly afro, and the two twin girls are P Diddy's.
And according to Hazel E., who was present at the time of the attack, Ray J was already strapped because he knew his life was in danger before the whole thing even went down.
No
Hazel said, if not because of Chris Brown stepping in to stop that fight, Ray J would have pulled his Glock out.
Yeah, yo, big shout out to Chris Brown for stopping the fight. You know, I remember Hazel Lee from Love and Hip Hop. She looks so different now from when I first seen her on Love and Hip Hop. I don't really watch Love and Hip Hop no more. It started being geared more towards ladies. That's the best way to put it. And yeah, I don't watch Love and Hip Hop no more. But when Hazel Lee came on, that's right when it was like making the full transition. I was like, I can't do this no more. But yeah, Hazel Lee looks different. She was looking good. You know, I don't hate on nobody if they get, you know what I mean, they do their little thing or whatever. You know, if Kim Kardashian and all the Kardashians could get touched up, you know, why can't anybody else?
And somebody definitely would have ended up in a body bag. Well, it looks like since
And they were saying he had the jammy on him.
Since the boys failed to execute Ray J's death, Diddy is officially stepping in on his own. And Ray J is now on the internet begging for protection.
I heard the little light skinned one was gonna sue Diddy though. And I heard well Quentin Combs is really Albie Shore's son. And I always found that crazy how like Diddy claimed, because you remember the My Sweet 16, My Super Sweet 16 on MTV. Quentin Miller had a party, and that I remember Diddy's son having a party, you know. And I remember when that girl Tatiana Taylor was on Super Sweet 16 too. That's her name, Tiana Taylor. My bad.
Child, let's get right into this because this feud between Ray J and Diddy is getting real nasty, y'all. Okay, so as most of y'all already know, Ray J was a trending topic.
He got the Drew Hill haircut. That's a no-go. I ain't mad. People could do what they want. My word ain't, you know, the last word for, what's stylish and what ain't, but I can't do the blonde hair. I can't do the long dreads neither. Y'all want me to get some long dreads, some long blonde dreads like Dirk? Oh man. Yo, I heard Dirk's gonna fight it. He's not telling on nobody.
Topic just a few days ago when he got pressed by Christian, Justin, and
That's
Quincy at a
Goodfellas.
Halloween party. Apparently, they and their goons circled him as he was walking into the parking lot with his manager David, Amber Rose, and Hazel E. Ray J later appeared on an IG Live with Nicki Minaj and said the reason why they pressed up on him was because they were upset about some of the stuff he said about Diddy on his show.
I still don't get why the kids, two of the kids supposedly are mad at Diddy. Only the his biological, I think, got a relationship that's 100% with his pops. But like I said, you never know. That could have been. That's why I say allegedly with all this stuff, because even though you heard that the kids ain't getting along with Diddy, that don't mean it's necessarily true.
He also claimed that was not the first time they tried to pull up on some nonsense, but this time he was ready to show him what he was capable of.
I don't think whoever tried to do that to Ray J, I don't think it was the Combs kids.
Tell me what I need to know. What we was arguing about yesterday is that they first off they tried to fight me before in a hotel. They said Justin said let's take a fade. I don't like what you're talking about with my pops. So you saying something?
Yo, I'm gonna calm down for a second. Don't worry, I'm still here with you guys. I'm just gonna blaze a little bit, but I don't want to do it on cam.
I approached you, and this is the third time y'all been having this argument. What was y'all arguing about? Comments that I was making on my show, on my news. You got a show? I'm on the news now. I'm a news anchor. What? I'm a news anchor.
Is Diddy all there is? Is this what represents hip hop? This is what represents hip hop in its entirety. That's not true. Do you forgive somebody?
He changed.
For taking somebody's?
He changed for the better.
There's a lot of people out here taking from people. Not only
like he don't want to be on the
rah-rah. People are getting robbed of not only their money and their spirituality. They're getting robbed of their womanhood and manhood. Asses are being taken in ways that nobody can explain. Do you chuckle? Do you laugh? Do you help? Do you criticize? Because I see a lot of jokes out there right now talking about baby oil.
Let me tell you something. He used to be on the rah-rah stuff. He used to not be kicking knowledge like that, but it looks like he is getting older and he's getting tired, because that's what happens. You see all the young kids out there writing the drill raps and talking real spicy. And like I said, I got no problem, because when I was young, we came up, we was writing spicy stuff too. But at the end of it all, I guarantee every youngin that hears me speaking right now, I guarantee you, as you get older, you will want to not deal with the bullshit no more. And I see Ray J not wanting to deal with it no more, and he's trying to get on some, I'm not with all this nonsense no more. And let me tell you something. Look at Diddy. You want to end up incarcerated for a long time? Mess around. Keep playing. Sigue jugando.
Everybody got a joke about having baby oil and lube. Is that okay? Is that the message? That was funny, fam. Now what? I don't use baby oil. Lube sometimes makes it better. Should I come out with Ray Y Jelly and do some kind of like skit and say, KY just gave me a deal. Ray Y Jelly, I got 1,000 of them.
Now, Ray J didn't go into details about this attack, but Hazel E did, and she spilled all the tea without hesitation. According to Hazel E, she saw Christian, Justin, and Quincy circling Ray J right
You know, like not even to be like that, but you know, Hazel Lee don't mind being on camera. You know what I'm saying?
when he was leaving, and that's when stuff got messy. Hazel even said Ray J had a bag with him and it had a firearm inside of it, and she was scared that Ray J was gonna pull it out to pop one of them boys.
That's another
She
thing.
said Chris was the only reason Ray J
You
didn't
gotta
pull
be
that
careful.
firearm out and pop one of them boys, because if he didn't de-escalate the whole thing, somebody would have ended up in a body bag, and it wouldn't be Ray J.
Things started getting heated as we
Yeah, you gotta be careful, man. Like they might have outnumbered them, but when a person has that on them, you know, the odds change. It doesn't matter if it's 4 against 1. And they were saying that Chris Brown stopped him from, you know, drawing down on the Combs kids. But that's good too, because you know Chris Brown had his thing where everybody was hating him for a second because he had, you know, allegedly, or I don't know if it was found to be 100% true, you know, he was hitting Rihanna or whatever. But right now, you know, if you're gonna shit on him when he messes up, then praise him when he does good, because he just stopped. There's a chance, allegedly, you know, they said that he might have stopped Ray J from letting that thing go. You know what I'm saying?
went into the parking garage. You know, I feel like chests were being bumped. Ray had a backpack, and from the last situation,
Look at what happened with Troy Ave. Like 3 people got shot. A girl got shot that had nothing to do with it. You know, so you know, if Chris Brown really tamed, not tamed, but like calmed somebody that was about to get like that, he calmed them down, then that's a beautiful thing.
we were outside with the zoo stuff. He went around and tried to go grab his backpack, and he had this satchel on. So I'm like, does he have a blower in there? Like, I don't want it to really like get to this level. So out of nowhere, Chris Brown hops out the car like a freaking leprechaun out of the magically delicious sky, and like honestly, he started breaking it up.
As if this wasn't bad enough, the entire situation got even worse when Ray J's other manager, Whack 100,
has anybody else ever heard it called a blower?
also jumped on an interview from the Combs brothers.
How many of them was it? 2, 3? What?
I don't know.
Whack 100 is too much. He be out there talking like if he be talking like he's not worried about anything, and maybe he ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's not good to have fear. You know, fear will make you do lame stuff. You know, you're supposed to be fearless. You know.
Like 8.
Oh, so it was them at 8, and they tried to rush you for real.
Yeah, but don't put this up, blood.
Nah, it's going out.
Nah, blood.
It's just going out.
He said, "Nah, it's going out."
So my question to you is, can I put the other stuff out that we've been knowing about?
Nah, they too young. Like it's like that. Like I moved away from it. Like,
huh?
He said he moved away from it.
To like what happened, but I just, you know what I'm saying,
He's getting that money now. He don't want to mess around.
Wait,
He want to
Chris?
lose. And he was always getting money.
Around, bro. But Whack, don't put this up online. Bro.
Nah, it's this off them.
Nah, but still, don't.
It's going up. It's already online. It's online that tried to rush you, and you ain't told me. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. That's the nigga tried to rush you. They ain't say they put their hands on you. I just said the little homie gonna squabble up. I thought it was just one. Now you telling me them at 8. So it's on.
Yeah, but it don't need to be like that.
Nah, that's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. All right, so I'm gonna call you when I get back tomorrow. I'm gonna pull up on you. All right. They tried to get the little homie.
Yeah, but Whack, they hot as fire grease right now. Leave them alone.
Man, I don't give a how hot they is.
They hot. They hot. They hot.
When we run into you, act like it's 1995.
Yeah.
Oh, he's saying he got Ray J's back. You know, I don't know.
They hot though.
Wack later had another interview about the situation, but this time,
Yeah, last thing you want to do is be getting into problems with Puffy's kids. Just period, but also because, you know, talk about under the radar, you know.
he didn't just threaten to get the boys jumped, he also accused Christian of getting intimate with a transgender woman.
Because with transgender, you
Wow.
know, we've been.
So that's what you was alluding to? That's what you was alluding to on that love?
That's a fact.
Which son?
The one look like it.
Hey, Ghost, what's his name again? The one that looked like him?
Christian, I think.
That's Christian. Yeah. And the other one ain't his. See, you want to leave us alone.
A lot of folks was not here for this, and they said the only reason why
I'm telling you, only Christian is his out the boys. The other two kids are not his. The boys, the two girls are. If I'm wrong, leave it in the comments. Tell me if the one not Christian and not Quentin, the one that looks like the middle-aged one that got he's got his hair like short, but like not too short.
Wack was having a loud mouth was because Diddy currently locked up. And if Diddy was still out here running the streets like he was when he was a free man, Wack would never fix his mouth to threaten them boys so publicly. Well, it turns out Diddy still has some pull, even though he in jail, because Ray J and all these other people were talking on his show, and word got back to him in jail that his boys were getting threatened. So he made a few calls to have Ray J taken out. It's unclear how exactly Diddy's goons attacked Ray J, but he somehow managed to escape, and the very first thing he did was jump to social media. And he went off on Diddy for trying to take his life. He started off this whole rant by making a video where he basically threatens Pastor Bryant because of
Oh yeah, I mean, listen. If something happened where they try to come get me, I would be all like maybe a little hype or whatever, but I would not go online with it. You know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like I said, I'm not famous though, you know, but I still, even famous, if you know, it's too much. You know, you letting people know too much, and that's about stuff that you might want to be easy and think before you just right away go online with, yo, they just tried to unalive me. You know what I mean?
apparently, he had made an interview with him and said some things that he wasn't supposed to say. However, when he told Pastor Bryant he didn't want the interview to get released no more, Pastor Bryant still wanted it out. He flat out threatened the man and said if he puts that interview out, oh, he was getting snatched off the pulpit.
He's a pastor. Like you see how Wack, when he told him, yo, Wack, don't put that out. And he's like, you crazy? I'm putting that out. That's different. They homies. That's a street dude. You know, he's outright saying anything that you present me with, and I got it on video, it's going up, and everybody knows that. But if you a pastor and the dude's he's part of your congregation, maybe even, and he's telling you, yo, you know, I don't want to put that up. It's gonna look bad for me. A good pastor would be like, yo, don't even worry about that. You crazy? I love you more than I love. But he's like, he ain't gonna say I love you more than I love money.
Yo, I got nothing but love for Pastor Bryant. Shout out to Jamal Bryant. Shout out to Von Alvarez. But if y'all play that interview, somebody getting snatched off the pulpit. Don't play the interview. It's not clear. It was out of bounds. Me and Pastor Bryant need to talk because the way I was treated was dirty and illegal. And I don't like it. And I don't want nobody to play that interview. I don't care if you're from the church or not. Like be respectful and do people right. Don't call people out their name and don't make people feel like they're not safe in a place where they thought they were safe. I'm telling you right now.
Yep, look at that. I didn't even know that the whole "you supposed to be a man of God" was gonna come into play, but that's exactly what happened. I said, if you a man of God, why would you care about the tape and money over like holding him down? You're the one that's supposed to not care about that, and you still care about the bread. If I got it right, because I don't know much about this except for what's being said, like pretty much right now. But still, like I said, if you are a pastor, you're supposed to be like, you crazy, I love you. Here, take that. I'm not gonna play that. That's how I feel. And I feel like if I was a pastor and somebody came to me, you're a pastor, you're a man of God, of God. You're supposed to be extra, extra good like that, where people can't even come near you when it comes to being selfless.
I'm telling you right now, we need to work it out. Because if we don't, that's gonna be a problem.
A lot of people were
Oh,
not here
yes,
for Ray J
right.
threatening Pastor Bryant, and they dragged and gangster.
Pause real quick. Yo, none your business. What up, my G? How you doing? I don't know if you're still there. I see somebody's in the room. If that's you, you already know, homie. And even for whoever's there, for you too. Yeah, he probably murked off. Why does
When that man
Why does Ray J got no shirt on in the interview? What's wrong with him? Look at him.
trying to act all scary and gangster when that man is nothing more than Brandy's little brother. Some people even demanded for Pastor Bryant to stop the interview.
I told you too that listen. Him being on the show and him being Brandy's little brother don't mean nothing. There's people that I've heard sound like they're soft, super soft, and you would never think that they would get busy, and they get busy.
Interview simply because of how disrespectful Ray J was being. One person said Ray J will
Point
continue
is that you never know if Ray J is very serious.
To Ray J. But in the meantime, in the name of the Most High, Pastor Bryant, please drop the tape. Let it rain down like a melody from heaven in my Kirk Franklin voice. I had more to say, but the Shade Room would not allow the comment to be posted. Another person said, drop that interview. This clown be doing sucker-ish to his own sister. Because of him, we've been having to deal with the Kardashians for the last 20 plus years, LOL. Kim almost ruined Kanye, but he's still not all the way right, LOL. Drop that interview. Just a few minutes after this mess, Ray J came back on IG, and this time he was going off about somebody trying to take him out. He said he was almost shot because someone he offended wanted him to apologize for something that he did or said, and he refused.
It's just tried to shoot me and tried to kill me, and you want me to apologize? You.
As soon as he said this, the first person that came into everybody.
Yeah, you inferred that it was Puffy. She said he was just about to say it. Like, if you say and you want me to apologize, N-word, F-U, everybody knows that he wanted you to apologize. You dry snitching. As much as I hate to say it, I try not to judge nobody, but real stuff is real stuff. Like if you really felt like whoever tried to get at you was sent by that man, you don't go on the internet with it.
Everybody's mind was Diddy. Because even though he didn't name drop somebody, he had some very unflattering things to say about Diddy on his show. And that was the entire reason why Diddy's boys tried to press on him at the Halloween party in the first place. They did not like the stuff he had to say. And then Diddy definitely didn't like it either. So he made a few calls to get Ray J handled. Some people also speculated that this is probably why Ray J was tripping over that interview with Pastor Bryant getting released. Because he probably said some things about Diddy in there. But once they tried to take him out, he panicked. And now he's in the good past and not to put that interview out. Whatever mess Ray J has been getting himself mixed in all these years is clearly catching up to him. And it ain't gonna be long before he gets exposed as well.
I said it to you guys. I said he was wilding out. He was hanging with people. And you can't do certain things and not get your hands dirty. And he don't come off like an evil person when I see him on the screen. And, I pray for him. If he's a good dude, if he's half decent, I don't want to see nothing bad happen to him. And plus, to be honest with you right now, the way P. Diddy's looking, he's looking like really bad, like, you know. But we'll see, because I don't like to throw dirt on even a man like P. Diddy's name unless I know for sure, you know. So
as usual, people have their own thoughts. Like
killing me
this person
on
who
here.
said, because he did an interview about Diddy, basically telling what was going on at the freak-offs, you should have knew you was gonna feel the wrath of Diddy. He shouldn't have talked about the diddler like he did. He already had his kids step up to him. Now here come the good.
He said he shouldn't have talked about Diddy like that, and he's over here calling him the diddler. He's gonna find his address. Nah, he's playing.
Goons. Another person said, it was Diddy sending his bad boys after you. Wasn't Ray J at the hotel with Whitney Houston when she drowned in the bathtub? I wonder who wrote the Book of Lies. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do y'all think about Ray J almost losing his life? And do y'all really think Diddy is behind it? Y'all been knew what to do. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other very messy video.
All right, big shout out. Let's give the source, the Urban Noir. That's URBANOIRE. The Urban Noir. Yeah, that's the source of the video. If y'all want to go over there and hit them with the like, subscribe, you already know. Matter of fact, I'm telling y'all to do it. I hit like. You know what? I'll throw a subscription at them. Why not? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you know, I was gonna play the Hazel E one too. You know, let me see real quick. You know, I was getting a little tired, but I think I got it in me. Let's see real quick. Yeah, we're gonna watch it real quick. I got time to squeeze in a little 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes. The other one was, what's the title anyway? I'll tell you right now. Oh, Kimora Lee. It's Kimora Lee. None your business. That's a funny username. All right, so we're gonna have Kimora Lee up in about 60 seconds, 30 seconds. History, Kimora, Ray J, Dirk, Fat Joe, Mike Tyson, Full Fun. Damn, what happened to it? Oh, I know where it's at though. I got it. Give me 1 second. Important playlist. Oh. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right, cool. I got it. Yo, they were saying Jennifer Hudson is up to no good, allegedly. Here goes the Kimora jump off. All right, give me 1 second. Yeah, the Jennifer Hudson one I'll save for tomorrow or later on. Let's check out this Kimora one. I didn't watch it yet. We're gonna watch it together for the first time. But if it's whack, then it's going back.
That the cause of Kim's
death. Yeah, but see, I told you guys about I'll Be Sure.
Diddy spotted at the home where his ex suddenly and mysteriously died. Her good friend Kimora Lee Simmons appearing inconsolable at the house.
How these constant attacks is just kind of crazy. I'm just not going to tolerate this from someone who's not on the streets walking around every day.
Is it true that Diddy broke Kim Porter's nose on that yacht and had to fly somebody in to fix it?
I do believe so. I wish I could go a little further into that, but I don't want to compromise where I got the information from.
Oh, I didn't know. She used to be at the parties crazy young, and she looked different, you know. She don't look bad now, but she just looks like she's stressed out now. But when she was young, she looked carefree, and it's messed up, man. If you know, anyway, y'all already know.
I hope that the public can kind of decipher some of these things and some of this, you know, bullshit.
They're saying that he was poisoning people, and that, you know, this is allegedly, like I said, always allegedly. They've said, I've seen on YouTube people saying that there's a video of him making a concoction, but like I don't remember seeing the video. So like I said, don't quote me on that. There's a lot of videotapes, man. We haven't even seen nothing yet.
Kimora Lee Simmons finds herself caught in a dangerous web after reportedly exposing shocking new evidence on Kim Porter's mysterious death.
Things can be, you know, proven with receipts. I love receipts, so folks can always go and get receipts and show over the years.
What did
Calm down for a second. I'm still here though. Don't worry about it.
she discover about the death of Diddy's ex that's putting her life on the line? Was Kim Porter's silence to keep secrets hidden? And what does Kimora have to do with this dark and twisted tale?
Do you believe Diddy has something to do with Kim Porter's death?
Absolutely.
Kimora Lee Simmons' connection to the tragic passing of Kim Porter has come to the forefront once again. After years of speculation and mystery, a new development might finally expose the truth.
Yo, what up behind the bar?
What cost?
How these constant attacks is just kind of crazy.
It all started with Kim Porter's untimely death in 2018, which was ruled as pneumonia. But whispers have persisted that there's much more to the story. Sources close to Porter have come forward, revealing shocking details: bruises found on her body, her laptop and iPhone mysteriously missing, and a tell-all book about Diddy that was allegedly in the works.
How is it that there was no electronic products or gadgets around Kim's bed? Her laptop.
Let me tell you something. It got to the point where Gene Deal done talked for so long that people are like, yo, you must have at one point stood by and let something rock. And it might be to the point where Deal might want to just let nature take its course and stop. You know what I mean? You've already capitalized off the situation. Like, you know, I think you could let them take it from here now. You know, now it's to the point where the limelight's been on you for so long that they ready to turn on you. You know what I'm saying?
Top missing, her cell phone's missing.
And now, with rumors of Kimora Lee Simmons leaking tapes and even testifying about Kim's death, things have taken a deadly turn. Witnesses say that Kimora has provided federal investigators with explosive information, putting her squarely in the crosshairs.
Oh, he's good. He's good.
Is it true that Diddy broke Kim Porter's nose on that yacht and had to fly somebody in to fix it?
I do believe so. I wish I could go a little further into that, but I don't want to compromise where I got the information from.
But what exactly was on these tapes that Kim Porter left behind? And why has Diddy reportedly been scrambling to suppress any information that could tie him to her death? Recently, attorney Ariel Mitchell and
We was do with his, yo, how you got on the Smokey the Bear hat with no shirt on?
information that could tie him to her death. Recently, attorney Ariel Mitchell and her client, Courtney Burgess, stepped out of the federal courthouse with a bombshell. Speaking to TMZ, they revealed
I can't always see the comments because it's on two screens. So if I don't say nothing to the comments, forgive me.
Burgess has seen videos allegedly connecting Diddy to several shocking claims.
Out of those 8 videos, 8 celebrities, 6 men and 2 women, how many of those 8 celebrities were were close to being underage or potentially underage.
2 males.
Courtney, who says he was contacted by agents from the Department of Homeland Security, reportedly has access to evidence that may expose Diddy and his circle. One of the most unsettling details is that among these supposed files, Courtney claims to hold an unedited version of a diary that Kim Porter, Diddy's ex and the mother of his children, allegedly wrote before her tragic death.
You understand? It was more like a diary that was going to be turned into a book at first. And it's talked about her those with young boys.
Now, this diary has remained a point of deep contention. Last year, a memoir surfaced online claiming to be based on Kim's own words. But soon after, her children denounced the book, dismissing it as an outright fabrication. And yet, Courtney insists the real diary might reveal the truths Kim Porter took to her grave.
And I don't know if you know what's crazy? I wouldn't put it past quite a few people in the industry, because of what's been being heard. If people were unalived by people that got power like that. People, first of all, the way they rip off the artist is ridiculous. But then it's bad. It's not bad. It's not bad enough that you take the guy's $1 million, the $5 million, more than just $1 million. What Puff did to Mace, the way he juiced him for his first album and then kicked him to the curb, and he did it to multiple artists. How do you think he became a billionaire? It's hard to become a billionaire. It's gotten to the point where, even Oprah, they're saying she's a billionaire, but they're saying that she wasn't coming right with uplifting people with her fortune, like lowballing, not just like trying to lowball, but Taraji P. Henson, but lowballing a ton of people. You know what I'm saying? And it's easy to become a billionaire when you're not taking care of people.
It's 2 different copies. That one was edited, and we have the original copy.
So you're saying that the other copy was an actual real copy, even though the family said it wasn't?
Derivative work.
Meanwhile, with the arrest and indictment.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna stop it here because we went through the whole Ray J video, and I'm not gonna stay on for like a whole hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me check the comments real quick. Okay, cool. Always brags about him. Yeah, yo, behind the bar. Yo, he's doing good, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't always see eye to eye. I'm not saying me and him really, or even him and his pops. It's just like, I guess since he walks the straight and narrow 100%, and we've been before he was even born, we were like living on Ralph Avenue and having a fascination with the streets. So, but we love him. It's how you call it, unconditional. You know what I'm saying? It's unconditional. So he's always good with me and his pops. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, even if he, because me and my bro would never even like, we don't mess with the system like that, but God bless him. He's a stud. First of all, he could probably do like 100 chin-ups. He could probably do like 1,000 pull-ups. He could probably run like 10 miles. He's like a Marine, and like you said, he's part of law enforcement. I'm proud of him. I love him. He can never do nothing wrong in my eyes, And my brother, he loves my son who has autism. Like, you should see my bro with my son. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I only tell you because you asked. You know what I'm saying? If he pulls you over for speeding, would he give you a ticket or a warning? I say he give me a warning. He's good like that. That's funny though, behind the bar. That's funny. You made me laugh before I got off. God bless you and yours. Yo, listen, man. I got my messenger. If you want, send me your address. I'll send you a package. You've been messing with me since I first started too. So yeah, I'm Robert Lopez on Facebook. Send me your address and I'll send you a package of some collectibles. You're a good dude behind the bar. I'm gonna catch you later. Yo, everybody, I'll catch you later, man. God bless y'all.